Yeah. Good morning, WW Robinson. Today is February 22nd, 2019, and I have Nevaeh here with me this morning. Nevaeh, how are you?
Good.
I haven't seen you in so long. How long has it been?
At least
A couple days. Yes, you came on Tuesday, and that's the only other day you came this week, right?
Yeah, I took regular.
Because it looks really frozen on our end. Really goofy frozen. I don't know if it's working. Look at it. Ellie, you have to come look at it. I wonder if it's working.
I think it might be me.
No, it's because Miss Proctor never shuts her computer down.
It reminds me of in the movies, like sometimes.
There it goes. Okay, I think we were probably live that whole time, but on my end it looked frozen. So, all right, here we go. It is day 8 in our rotation. Nevaeh, tell us what's for lunch.
Journal, tosto, chicken, vegetables, fried rice, tossed salad, beets, grapes, pineapple chunks, choice of milk.
All right, and we have Max here to tell us about the weather. Max, come on over here.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. All right, come on over. What is the weather?
Cloudy.
It is cloudy. All right, thank you so much. You have a great day.
Okay.
And we have Roberto here to lead us in the pledge, so please stand.
I know I'm not sitting.
All right, ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Roberto. Please join me for a moment of silence. All right, thank you. All right, let's see. What is our dress up day on Monday?
Emoji day.
Emoji today. Emoji day. And today was whiteout or blackout day. We're all white or all black. And I forgot.
I made all black.
Looks like you forgot to. So I think we're all just so excited to come back to school we forgot, right? Yes. All right. And I believe that we have a guest with us this morning. So I'm going to let you slide in my spot. And Miss O'Connor is going to give us an update, I think, on our art challenge.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to let everyone know that in light of the days that we've had off, the jump roping stations in your PE classes will be moved back to February 28th and March the 1st. And so will the dates that you can bring in your fundraising money. Okay, so you're welcome to bring in Kids Heart Challenge envelopes until next Friday, March the 1st. Okay, ready? Have a great day.
Thank you. All right. And let's do some birthday. Celebrating on the 20th, when we did not have school, the 20th was Wednesday. We had Jeremiah Bartolomeo Orzoko. I hope I said that right. Grant Bowman, Marlon Chavez Vicente, Ariana Eves, Nathan Fincham, Christopher Waters, Connor Richmond, and Brendan Wren. And then we had no birthdays. Connor and Brendan were yesterday. And then today we have no birthdays, but then we're not in school tomorrow or Sunday because those are the weekend. So tomorrow we have Garrett Kochi, Ashton Mowry, Emilio Perez, and Wyatt Vaughn. And on Sunday we have Raymond Castellan Gonzalez. So happy birthday to those folks. We also missed a few staff birthdays. On the 20th, it was Miss Mobley's birthday. On the 21st, it was Miss Dodge's birthday. And then this weekend on the 24th, It's Miss Plogger, fourth grade Miss Plogger, and Miss Weaver, our guidance counselor. So happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday. What shout outs do you have?
Miss Henry's class, Miss Gerard's class, Miss Farmer's class, me and Miss Farmer's class, and Yasley, Miss Farmer's class.
All right, so we need to get reading. If you remember when we left off, I got to remember where we're at. I believe that Dino was taking him to the morgue. Remember? That was his 10th punch card, and he got a special prize, and he got his 10th punch card. Okay. And he's telling him that Tazy and him are in the same class. Just because I'm shorter doesn't mean I'm younger. Spending lots of time in hospitals put my reading level ahead of other kids. Tazy's a good girl. My favorite niece is the daughter of my least favorite brother. Go figure, huh? I could tell he didn't really want to discuss it anymore. And besides, the morgue probably wasn't the place for idle chit-chat about the people we had in common outside of the hospital. I definitely wanted to know more about Tazy, but I'd have to wait. Earth to Benji, come in. What? Oh, sorry. I want to do this. You're sure? No, but I want to do it anyway. Man, I can see the little hairs on the back of your neck standing straight up. Dino, I want to do this. Elvis sensed my nervousness, or perhaps the fact that my teeth were chattering even though it wasn't cold was a giveaway. But he placed his nose under my left arm and tossed his head so that my hand landed on top of his head, making me pet him. Elvis spoke quietly. Petting dogs help people with high blood pressure relax. And Benjamin, you need to relax. You got to keep him quiet, Dino said. We can't get caught walking around down here. It's bad enough we're down here, but having a dog down here would be worse. Why is he making so much noise? I don't know, but let's hope it's not because he sees dead people. I chuckled nervously at my own joke and petted Elvis like he suggested. His fur was silky smooth, and I had to admit it was working. I felt calmer. I also realized that where I heard Elvis talking, other people seemed to hear him barking or whining. We walked into a large main room filled with steel drawers like you see on cop shows when they have to go up to the morgue. The room was empty, but there were lots of long silver tables. There were also a half-eaten tray of food on one of the tables. Ew, if I worked in a morgue, I don't think I'd be bringing my tray back here to eat. Gross. So now that we're here, is there anything you want to do? Dino asked. Do? Like, what are my options? I don't know. I figured kids are into creepy things. We could look at a dead body. We could guess which drawers are empty and which ones are full and then open them to see which was right. We could use a Sharpie and you could sign underneath one of those tables and say that Benji Barnsworth was here, but not dead. Dino's ideas were all interesting, but I wasn't sure if any were exactly right. I was pretty excited to be in the morgue. I was much less excited at the thought of seeing a real dead body. The smell down here alone was already starting to make me a little queasy. It smelled like a fake smell that people spray so that it won't smell like actual dead people. Elvis walked over, cocked his head to one side, and stared at me hard. Sorry, but I'm trying to think of something to do down here. It's not every day I get to see a morgue. Who knows when I'll ever be in a morgue again? I mean, when I'm alive and can actually enjoy it a little. I'm pretty sure that morgues are not on anyone's top 10 list of fun times. So I think it's pretty much as good as it gets. See? Seen it, done it, let's go, said Elvis. He was right about the morgue. All the cool things in a morgue probably involve seeing or touching a dead person. And if I did that now when I was 10, what would I have to look forward to when I was older? I decided that it'd be cooler to get a picture of myself down here. Dino told me to hop up on a table and he'd take a picture of me playing dead. Now, why didn't I think that was a brilliant idea? I didn't read that right. Now, why didn't I think of that brilliant idea? Dino picked me up and sat me down on a table, which was really cold, by the way, and I played dead. This was going to be the coolest picture ever. Dino took a few, and then I had a brainstorm. I asked Dino if he'd take a few pictures of me and Elvis together. Elvis, you got to get up on this table and next to me and play dead too. I will do no such thing. Please. Benjamin, I'm working. Remember our little talk? You apparently have the memory of a fruit fly. I don't like to play games when I'm working, and if I were going to play one, it wouldn't be playing dead. I'm playing dead too. It's not like I'm asking you to do anything that I'm not doing. Come on, it'll be fun. Just try it. Hey, Dino, get the camera ready. yo, Benji, maybe he doesn't want to do it. And this table is probably too high for him to jump on. And I'm big and strong, but I'm not sure I'm big and strong enough to lift a 2,000-pound dog onto a table. It isn't so easy for us big guys to. This next part I'm going to tell you like it happened in slow motion, even though it didn't. But if this were a movie, this part would definitely be in slow motion because you'd have to see it that way to believe it. I hadn't known Elvis all that long, but for what I gathered about his personality, all he had to do was hear someone say that he couldn't do something, like jump up on an exam table in a morgue, and suddenly there was nothing stopping him from doing it. What I admire is that he's a dog of action, not of words. It's not like he got all flustered and was all, how dare you, and you take that back, and you did not just say that to me. Nope, Elvis calmly trotted in the other direction, paused, and then ran. Here's the thing about massive dogs. They run faster than you think, and it's amazing to see all that hair flying. As my mom would say, it's like he was in a dog shampoo commercial. Now, the only thing even more amazing than seeing a dog that big run is seeing a dog that big jump. It's like watching a jumbo 747 plane take off. You just can't imagine the giant hunk of metal flying. With Elvis, when he sprang off his back paws, my brain went into overdrive. I thought, there's no way that giant hunk of dog is going to get in the air. But he did. He leaped up. Let me say this. These tables are at least 4.5 feet tall. I needed Dino to boost me up onto it because it was too tall and my arms are too weak. So seeing a dog jump that high was crazy cool. Our mouths dropped open as he went up in the air, and it was even more dramatic for me because it almost looked like he was going to land on top of me, which would have definitely crushed me and put me in a morgue drawer for sure. Now here's the catch. These tables were on wheels, and the wheels weren't locked. When Elvis landed on the table, the force of a 200-pound dog landing on a table with wheels after propelled the table across the room like a runway freight train. Dino and I screamed, and a split second later, the table slammed into the far wall with a huge crash with Elvis on it. Somehow, he still managed to stay on. Dino grabbed me off the table and ran over to check on Elvis. Holy moly! That was the most awesome thing I've ever seen. Are you okay? Elvis didn't reply. He just rolled onto his back, put his legs up in the air, and flopped his tongue out of the side of his mouth, playing dead like a champ. Seriously, I don't think Tom Cruise could have done it any better himself. My dad is a big Tom Cruise fan. I've seen Top Gun with him at least 3 times, and he's seen it at least 10 more times than that. I'm also a big fan of Mission Impossible. Dino and I howled. We laughed so long and so hard, my stomach hurt. It was the funniest thing ever. Dino took a bunch of pictures, and then he showed me what a toe tag is, which is sort of like the little ID tag with your name on it that you put on your backpack. Apparently, when you die, they put a tag like that on your toe so they don't lose you. We found some in a drawer, hung one on Elvis's back paw. The entire time he just lay there and played dead. After a few minutes, I got a little worried. You are playing dead, right? I whispered. His tail wagged a little for yes, but he didn't break from his acting scene. He even let me squeeze up on the table next to him when we both played dead together. Though I will say his dead dog looked far more impressive than my dead Benji. As funny as it was to pose for the pictures, they were even funnier to look at. I begged Dino to make me some copies, but he told me that it was best to delete them all. What? But why? Little dude, you may not understand this yet, but you have to trust me. I'm 1,000% sure you do not want to tell your mom I took you to visit the morgue if you ever want to see me alive again. She would not approve at all, and because of this, we need to get rid of all of the evidence that we ever had down here. Besides, I'm pretty sure we broke all sorts of rules, and if it got back to the head of the hospital that a dog was down here, well, let's just say I could end up with a tag on my toe, for real. Understand? I guess so, but couldn't we just keep 1 or 2? Nope. I've learned that some things are best left as good memories. I don't want to lose my phone and have these pictures end up on the national nightly news. But you'd be famous. Maybe so, but I'd rather be famous for something cool I do as opposed to being murdered by your mom. I'm just saying, you never know what can happen, and it's better for all of us, so we just enjoy them and then get rid of the evidence. Trust me, okay? But these are the first pictures I ever took with Elvis. And where's he going? You can take more pictures with him later. Come on, it's not like your mom won't be taking a million pictures of you and your new giant dog. True, Dino has actually seen quite a few of my mom's scrapbooks about me. His favorite series of pictures is Benji's first time canoeing, which shows me getting into a canoe, trying to paddle a canoe, losing the first paddle, losing the backup paddle, trying to reach the paddle, then finally flipping over the canoe. So there was no doubt there would soon be a leather-bound book labeled Benji's First Dog. Besides, the last thing I wanted was for Dino to get in trouble because of me. And as I was having the best day of my entire life, I didn't want something bad to happen later to ruin the memory. We looked at every single picture one more time, and then he deleted them one by one. And we will stop there for today. So you can choose to be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.